Hey guys, in this video we'll talk about one more orb which is called a Regal Orb. In one of the previous videos we talked about the Divine Orb which randomizes the numeric properties of your items without changing what the stats are themselves. And what the Regal Orb does is to convert a magic item, blue item, into a rare item, yellow item. The difference between them is that the magic item can have one or two magical properties attached to it. If it doesn't have any, if it has only inflict property, then it's a white item, and if it has three or more, it will be a magic rare yellow item. So the orb looks like this. This is a Regal orb. I'll just pick up a few maps from here and I'm going to transmute them with the transmutation orb. Two properties, one property. This is what we're talking about. So the blue magic items can have one or two properties. If I continue to transmute every other maps I have here, they will have two or one property. This one looks like it has four, but it's not four, it's just two elemental weakness and um, the haste, which gives movement speed, attack speed, and cast speed, but just the numbers vary. So this is why it gives three stats. It shows instead of one, just because it specifies on random every single of these stats. And this one has only one stat as well. So what we do in order to make it with two stats is we get this augmentation orb and we apply it, and boom, we have one more stat, and it is a boo. We apply one more stat, and it is still a boo magic item. And what we can do is to attach a Regal orb on this blue item, and we will make it rare because it will have three properties. As it says, upgrades a magic item to a rare item, but what it doesn't says is that it always adds only one additional stat. Because if you have a rare item that has been dropped, it always has 4 stats or 5 or 6 if it's rare yellow. And if an item is a rare one and has only 3 stats, this means that it for sure was a blue magic item and it has been regaled to 3 stats. When to use it is usually using it on an item that has perfect first rolls as a magic item. For instance, this leather belt, it's not that good for regaling, but it's close to something that we're looking for. A leather belt, which have as implicit property HP, maximum life, can roll up to 109 currently as additional HP. This one has only 76, and the resistance can go up to 42, I think, single resistance. So this is not the maximum rolls that it can have, but it's pretty close. I've sold several leather belts like this one that gave 90 plus HP, additional HP, and 39 and 41 resistance. Don't remember what was it, lightning or cold fire. Anyway, so what you do when you have a really good blue magic leather belt or other belt like this one is to regal it. Another example when you need to use a Regal orb is when you're crafting higher level maps. This is not that high, I've alchemy this map, but when you have a really high map, high level map, and you want perfect rolls on it in order to get the most out of the map, in order to be able to just get the best possible properties. And what you're usually looking for as a must-have stats is a maze, bigger pack size, bigger area, more magic monsters or more rare monsters. So if you've been if you had this map, for instance, and it was higher level, you alternate it until you get some really good stat. Let's say like the first two of this map. Area is a maze and 35 more magic monsters. So you get first a lot more monsters because the maze extends the map a lot, and secondly, the more magic monsters give you more chance to get a higher level map out of the map that you're into it. So with a Regal, you're going to extend the stats from Area, Maze, and 35 magic monsters to additional stats which will grant quantity. For instance, this map has vulnerability and cannot regenerate life or mana. These two stats are pretty hard because vulnerability makes you more vulnerable to physical attack. You get 30% more physical damage, and the cannot regenerate life or mana negates all your regeneration. You're going to be heavily dependent only on your potions. So what you do after you get the first two perfect stats is to add additional stat that might be pack size or bigger area and so on, but even though if they are, let's call them bad stats that make the map harder, they will add quantity, and quantity on top of more magic monsters and bigger area overall because of the base will grant you a higher chance to get higher level maps, or at least the same level maps inside the map that you're entering. Yet again, you're not regaling only maps or leather belts, you're regaling pretty much every item that has perfect or near perfect magic 2 stats that you're looking for, which can be if you're looking for a chest piece with really high armor value and high HP value, it's worth it to regale it to see if it will get some resistance or whatever you're looking for, but you need high value in order to be worth it, the regale. Because as we know, the regale is not that cheap. I'll make another video explaining when it is worth it to exalt an item, and exalting an item is adding a new property on top of a rare item who already has at least 3 properties in order to be a rare item. Well guys, this is it about this video. Have a good idea what video I should make, just write it down in the comment section or come by the stream and chat with me, live there guys. Don't forget, if you like this video, if it's helpful to you, click the like button and check out the rest of my videos. If you don't want to miss whenever I put a new video up, just subscribe to the YouTube channel so you get a notice email. See you guys in the next video.